Spring is here. It's time to get back outside and into proper shoes this year. Brown Shoe Fit is the place to buy this spring with their sale on athletic shoes. Get $15 off any regular price athletic shoes with respected brands like Hoka, Brooks, New Balance, and On Running. And don't forget, Browns carries a large arrangement of sizes and widths to fit your feet properly. Start your spring off right at Brown Shoe Fit, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer.
Blitz is on. Taylor picks it up. Fires. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Canadian Football League Grey Cup champion.
Taylor again, wide open.
And first-team All-American quarterback Steve Taylor.
5 for Steve Taylor. That is a new Nebraska record.
Live from the heart of Lincoln, America, former All-American quarterback Steve Taylor.
Put that hemp. Put phones on, Steve. Let's go.
I can hear you.
Yeah. I like, All right. The Steve Taylor Show with the black shirt and Bach here. 93.7 The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio. The fastest 45 minutes
45
a day
minutes.
in radio. What's up, my man, Steve?
I'm coming at you, man.
You coming at me? We're going to do that a little. Okay.
This has been bothering me.
All right.
You came out of left field or whatever field last week about picking an offensive team. So I didn't know that. I should have known, though. You had already kind of thought about that. You even discussed it.
Well, I didn't discuss it.
Bach
the
did.
captain did.
The captain did, okay.
Once they did it, I was a late entry to the
Oh, you were?
the thing.
I scrambled. I did okay. But when I had time to think about it, who I would have selected.
All right, let's
but then I had a problem with different eras. Like, okay, do I go like the option era, or do I migrate into the spread era? So I have like the team I would pick and the offense that I would run. So that's how I'm basing my selections on.
All right, I'm gonna let you start it over.
I want to see what you think.
All right, backfield, quarterbacks and backfields and receivers.
I'm gonna start with the offensive line.
Okay, offensive line.
Okay,
all right, that's what you need first.
But I may have too many. So
that's all right.
Got backup.
Yeah.
So you tell me when I'm over, right?
All right.
Then when I'm over. So I'm gonna go with, first of all, Dave Remington. I'm gonna go with Steinkühler. I'm gonna go with Zach Wiegert and Will Shields. Am I good there?
I think you're one short.
Am I one short?
Yeah.
The other guy, Grimminger. I want. Okay. So I got 3 from that team. I got Zach Wiegert and I got Will Shields.
Okay.
All right. Now, tight ends is pretty much easy for me. Junior, Miller, and Johnny Mitchell.
No Banderas?
Oh, no. Junior Miller.
No, he's a backup. Banderas.
My man was good, but I'm talking like this is a stack team. I'm thinking guys that
no Rashawn? The best blocking tight end in college football, man.
We're not. Yeah, well, blocking. Junior's my blocking tight end. Right. Junior can do it all. Junior can run routes. He can block. He can got speed and agility. Then you got Johnny Mitchell has great hands, a little smaller tight end that can really stretch the field. So I'm visualizing my team in like a spread offense, right? So then I'm going to have Johnny Rogers at the wing back. Then I'm going to put my man Irving Fryer at a wideout. And I'm going to have my buddy Rocky Rod Smith at the other wideout.
Okay.
Now, this is where it's going to get a little tricky here. My backfield. I'm going to have to pass on LP.
Okay.
I will go with who I think offense that I want to run. I'm going to use Amon Green and Roger Craig.
You're a split back.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm talking guys that can run angle routes, guys that can pick up blitzes, guys that can run in between the tackles, get outside, make things happen. Now, then I start thinking QB, I may fit in that offense pretty dang good. That could be me, but I would go with Turner.
Okay.
I would go with Turner. So that right there would be my all-time running a spread. Now, if I want to run the football like the old option, then I may change a couple of things. The offensive line will still stay intact. So I just had a little time to think about that.
I'm surprised you don't have Rozier or LP.
No, for what I would want to do, and with the speed and explosiveness and agility and being able to run routes downfield, it's a tight race. I didn't see that much of LP. Now, see, I've seen more of Amon doing that kind of stuff, right? And
that's
and then Roger Craig, who can be a big physical back,
fullback or
yeah. So that's kind of how I was looking at it.
I'm going to change my defense up.
Oh no!
Yeah.
See, he has to adapt to that.
He's going to
offense.
adjust. Yeah.
I'm going to go Sandman on defensive end, one of them. I'm going to go Sue.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to surprise y'all with this one. Just because he's big. Ty Robinson at my other tackle.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's
so I'm going two big guys in the middle, right in the middle right there, too. Grant Wistrom. I'm going to go on my end.
Good pick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
I'm going Levant David.
See, I got him thinking now. He's trying to deal with my squad now, right?
Levant David, Terrell Farley, and
those are small linebackers. I can run right and run by them. See, so I got him thinking now.
But the thing about this, my defensive line is so big that you're gonna have to double somebody.
I'm spreading you out, dude.
Yeah. But I'm going fast.
I'm doing the
fast,
RPO
quick linebackers.
Imagine me in the shotgun with an RPO. Oh God, come on.
Okay,
Levant
David. Levant David, Jamel Williams, and me will play the linebackers.
Bach, what do you think? You see me killing them?
Bach,
you see me if we're playing PlayStation, whatever. What do you play now? What do you play?
Call of Duty 5.
Is that Call of Duty?
Xbox or PlayStation?
5.
Yeah. Okay, I'm talking about PlayStation.
No, PlayStation 5.
Okay, so imagine my team in the spread offense like that. I'm scoring 90 points.
Bach, you believe that? Okay, my DBs.
My
DBs.
I'm
going to look like Lamar Jackson.
See, that's what happened when. See, here's the thing that Nebraska had to do back in the days, because early 80s, late 80s, early 90s. The reason Nebraska was getting beat by those Miami and Florida teams at Florida State because they had slow linebackers and it hurt them. Yeah. So about time 93 come around, once Trev leaves, you put a smaller guy they got smaller and smaller because Ed Stewart was around 220, 250, 225. That year after that, we went down to 200 linebackers. Yeah. I mean, I know Jay Foreman was around 225, 230, but when Jamel came in, he was 210. I was 205. Yeah. Then we had the big middle linebacker with Phil Ellis and Doug Coleman. But, that's why I say I like that, because those are three proven linebackers that we have. And with the size of that defensive line, that it's going to take some double teaming, because you got Sue, Ty Robinson, who's both 300+ guys. Yeah. You got two guys on the end, Sandman and Grant Wistrom, who has motors. So, but my DBs, I go Tyrone Williams, who put 13 years in the NFL.
I don't care who you put back there. I like my chances with my
I put Toby Wright. Toby Wright is my free. Mike Brown is my strong. And I'll go Ralph Brown on the corner. Yeah. Bob, what you think about that, Bob?
Yeah, I like it. I think the back
that takes his scoring down.
Bob, who wins? If we're playing and that's my team, I win. I think I win.
Well, you guys both got just a heck of a squad. So you got the all-time team to go through.
I thought about that, man. I was like, whoa. Yeah. Oh, man. Can you imagine that in that offense? It would be a great game.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have to come back for that. So,
anybody got any word on who's playing in the Legend games? They haven't.
That was a fun exercise. I really got excited thinking about that, and it was some tough choices. Really tough.
If they asked you to play quarterback in the Legend game, would you do it?
Oh, I could do it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know I could.
Yeah, we ain't got to do all that running, and we're not trying to get,
I would do that. We should do that.
All right, when we come back, I want to get on a little subject, y'all. We're going to talk about Matt Rule making his way around all the podcasters in the nation and talking about Nebraska football. When I come back, we're going to talk about it. We're going to dive deep in it and what I think that he's putting Nebraska on the hot seat, because we'll talk about it when we come back. Here, Steve Taylor,
sir.
Black Shirt Bob. We'll be right back.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, my name is Molly Party. I'm a realtor with MP Dodge Real Estate. I'm a newly licensed agent and considered numerous brokerages before deciding on MP Dodge. I chose the company that gives me the most support in my new career, plus guidance and encouragement along the way. MP Dodge has a unique mentoring program for new agents. It's helped jumpstart my career and has a supportive management team and administrative staff. So if you're contemplating a career in real estate, look no further than MP Dodge. It will be the best decision you make.
Lincoln's newest restaurant isn't just a typical sports bar. It's the sports bar for so many reasons. Liquid Asset Sports Bar and Grill in South Lincoln has 23 beers on tap and 36 TVs featuring all things sports from MLB to soccer to golf and more, and football, of course, in the fall. Stop by for their grand opening this Friday, March 14th, and enjoy great food and drink selection at Lincoln's newest go-to, Liquid Asset Sports Bar and Grill at 27th and Jamie Lane in South Lincoln.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage door sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, a realignment, or even a new balance. Trust the pros at Doors Plus to handle your garage door repair the right way so you can get on with your busy schedule. Visit them online at DoorsPlusLLC.com or give them a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
Attention all Wings fans. Buffalo Wings and Rings has daily specials that will make you want to stop in on all days of the week. Kids eat free on Mondays, and on Tuesdays enjoy 89-cent boneless or traditional wings at a price that makes the whole family happy. And come back on Wednesdays for $1.29 chicken tenders all day long. Get to Buffalo Wings and Rings today on 68th and O or in Williamsburg Village.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and March Madness is here, and Koppel is ready to rock and roll. We just closed the books on a tremendous February, and we're locked and loaded for a big March. True 0% APR is happening right now at Koppel on select new models. Plus, Koppel has over $10,500 off list on other select new models. Our pre-owned truck lot is full of late model low gyms as well. So make that short drive down 144th Street or check us out online at koppelcars.com. All deals with a roof credit, 0% is standalone.
Hey, what are you talking about over there?
Huh?
I said, what are you talking about?
You know, Bill, I think it's time for both of us to get our hearing checked. We should head over to Christensen Hearing Analytics.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about them. They offer a free hearing consultation and screening, affordable hearing aid prices, and a knowledgeable staff with over 30 years of experience.
Visit Christensen Hearing Analytics today in Williamsburg Village or give them a call at 402-489-3450. Christensen Hearing Analytics. A better life starts with better hearing.
Advanced Medical Imaging is the largest radiology group in Nebraska, located in Lincoln at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard. At Advanced Medical Imaging, they utilize state-of-the-art technology and blend it together with their compassionate, skilled team to guide you through every step. Whether it's an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray, their precise diagnostics help your doctor deliver the best care plan for you. Choose clarity and comfort in your life by choosing Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard and online at amimaging.com.
Water heater gone? Call Bryant. The price you're quoted is the price you'll pay. And in most cases, same-day replacement. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Prashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Big Brothers Big Sisters is bringing back Bowl for Kids' Sake. Create a team, raise donations, and join the bowling celebration at Sun Valley Lanes and Games on May 2nd. Every contribution helps to create and support one-to-one mentoring relationships for Lincoln's young people. Learn more and register today at bbbsmidlands.org under the Events tab. Big Brothers Big Sisters, igniting the power and promise of Lincoln's youth for over 50 years.
Now back to weekly rap sessions with All-American quarterback Steve Taylor on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back. Steve Taylor, the Black Shirt and Bob here live at 93.7 The Ticket, 1040 O Street. Matt Rule has been making his round of appearances on podcasts here and there all week, and they're playing a lot. He was on Urban Meyer the other day. He was on, what's the guy?
Pat McAfee.
Pat McAfee show. When I sit here and I look at all these interviews he's doing, because it looks like he wants to be the spokesman for the Big Ten football, which is, I think it's another coach job like Ryan Day, James Franklin, or Dan Lanning, some of the top teams. But when I listen to these interviews, Matt Rule is putting Nebraska in a they must win situation without a talk. When I say a must win situation, everything he's saying on these shows, he has to back up when the season starts in August.
Yeah, man. Oh, man, it's been a tough go. It's not a campaign. We don't have much to talk about. We should just be quiet. I'm thinking we should be in the game room or something. We should be somewhere doing something else versus being out, campaigning and talking about our team electively. It is a different day and age, but right now I don't want to hear the rhetoric. I'm not all about the rhetoric. I'm not all about 4-star, 5-star, all this stuff. I'm really just focusing on results. And can these players play? There's been so much talk, so much speculation, so much Kool-Aid, so much hope. I mean, I'm way, way beyond that. So I just wish we would just get down to business and do our stuff on the field. It's almost goes back to what the Indiana coach did. He was he was having a very successful year, a lot of talk, and then look what happened towards the end. So let's just talk less and listen more.
Bob?
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I always thought he was a pretty good spokesman, just in general, and a good spokesperson for Nebraska. Nebraska on its own, just the way that the program's been, is not going to get a whole lot of headlines. So I don't mind the tour if you call it that. But it has been interesting. I mean, he's a guy that will get out in front of some stuff and say things and do things such as canceling the spring game before other programs are picking up on it. So I mean, sometimes it's like I don't have a problem with it to go out there and kind of publicize Nebraska, but it's kind of at a weird time for Nebraska, right? Where you canceled the Tennessee series. So he has to go out there and back up that decision. The spring game, these are kind of big decisions that are all of college football are interested in. And so it's just kind of, to me, I love him going out there and talking. I think more often than not, that's a great idea. But the questions right now are going to be around, well, why aren't you doing the spring game? Why aren't you playing the Tennessee series?
Yeah.
And those are not highlighting Nebraska as well.
No, never ask a question that you don't know the answer to, but I guess I'm going to do that a little bit here. Did he ever give a reason or explanation of why he canceled the spring game?
Oh, it's so many reasons.
He's given a few.
Many reasons.
I think he noted injuries. There were some injuries in last year's spring game, but I think the biggest thing is for him and all these other programs that have canceled it is they don't want other teams to see what they have deep on their roster, because last year, like he said, they played the spring game last year And after that, they were getting, guys on their team were getting calls and offers and NIL deals. So I think it's just kind of about, keeping in house who's really who is taking a step up and who's going to, help this team out. Otherwise, you might lose them. I think that's the bigger thing. Roster retention is more than anything.
So it sounds like more of an avoidance than it is a preparation for the season. That's what it sounds like to me. That's how I interpret that. And fear. We're looking like we're afraid now. I don't know, man. It's like, I know the spring game has been diluted over the years. It's become quite the spectacle. I've seen other spring games that there was more hitting, there's more involvement, more like a real game, or heavy, scrimmage of some sort. If it works out, he looks like a rocket science. If it does not, then it goes the other way.
Well, Dabo Swinney. Bach, do we have that thing, or is it any recording of him, or we got a quote from what he said?
I can look it up. We don't have a recording of it.
I'm trying to look it up too, but trying to get to it now.
But Dabo's obviously kind of been on the opposite side of all this change, and he's been trying to head up against that. So they're not going to quit their spring game. There's a few teams that are saying, "Oh, we're not going to back down. We're not going to not play our spring games." And it's interesting because spring games, you have to remember, across the country, they're not as big a deal as they are here in Nebraska. Typically, you don't have stadiums being, thousands and thousands and thousands of people, upwards of where Nebraska has them. And even if they do, they're not charging anything. They're usually free. So it's kind of interesting that some of these other programs that have less to lose, I suppose, with their spring game are still arguing on behalf of it.
Yeah, but see, it goes more to the philosophy of what you're trying to do. In the professional ranks, we have major scrimmages, and we have scrimmages against other teams. So I'm okay with, quote, quote, not having a spring game, but you have to implement something else to be able to evaluate your players under real football conditions.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm looking at it. Like, that's why I asked the question, okay, by canceling the game because you're afraid of, teams poaching on your players, or you're trying to hide players, or don't want to see guys what you're doing. I mean, come on, let's get with it here.
So here's Dabo on Matt Rule. He took a couple of digs at. He said, we're going to have a spring game, and I hope we can have some type of fan day with it as well. I don't know. We'll see whether you have a spring game or not. It's going to be tampering. He also said that, when Matt Rule talked about it, ain't nobody going to go look at the spring game. Go, oh boy, we need him. The coach argued, they got PPF, that's called PPF. They got everything on everybody.
Yes.
So either you had a spring game or not, teams are still gonna know what you got. It's not gonna start tampering if you show it or not.
Absolutely. And that's precisely what I was saying. I'm not on board with that at all. And once again, it shows, I don't know what it shows. We've gotten to a whole new era with our football program and everything. It's not the strength and the confidence that we're accustomed to seeing, way back when we were winning. I'm 70s, 80s, and 90s, 2000, early 2000, whatever it was, So Nebraska is just in a different place, and it's really hard to understand that. And Rule has had some success at the collegiate level. This is a big year for him. It's a transition year, so we're going to see how they end up. I think the schedule sets them up to have a fairly solid season.
Well,
but
Holy Christian,
yeah, I mean,
that will help.
Yeah,
Bob, we got one more segment.
No, this is it.
This is it.
Yeah,
oh man,
we
we don't have enough time. Oh man. All right, guys. I guess me and Bach are suited up tomorrow from 12:30 to 1:30 tomorrow. Bach in the black shirt. Check us out. Steve Taylor here, live at 1040 O Street, theticketfm.com. We'll see you tomorrow.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Opportunity cannot